Hello chaps, the subject of this special stuff I bought recently video is a console that I bought 2 weeks ago, well 2 weeks and a day, on release, and here we go. I finally splashed out and got myself a PS3. As you'll notice, it's a 320GB one. Got a fantastic deal on it, 230 quid, brand new. They got it from shop too. They even kind of couriered it out to me on the day. So I thought it was in time to invest really, because when it comes to kind of multi-format games, I'm still going to go for the Xbox 360. I'll go into those reasons later on in the video after I've showed you the games that I've actually got. But yeah, there are enough kind of PS3 exclusives out there, and the PS3 is actually now the right price. Yeah, pretty blown away with the console so far. Again, later on in the video I'll go into my kind of thoughts about the console. But Blu-ray is absolutely awesome, it has to be said. The first time kind of like my HD TV's been given a proper kind of workout with the videos, to be honest. Yeah, got a couple of Blu-rays. Master and Commander, which is a film that I've liked for years and years and years, and yeah, the most recent Star Trek film as well. Not a Trekkie fan, but like the last film, image quality is amazing, has to be said, just the level of clarity. But got quite a few games, and I'll go through them with you in the next section in this video. So there we are. Okay then, the great thing about the PS3 being out as long as it has is the fact that you can pick up some of the early games really cheaply at the moment, and I've built myself quite a respectable size PS3 collection very quickly, to be honest, in the 2 weeks that I've had, just because the games are very cheap. So the first game I'm going to show you is, there we go, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. There we go. Brilliant game, absolutely brilliant. Everything that Tomb Raider should be and isn't anymore. Absolutely love the game. Played it through from beginning to end. To be honest, I played the second one first round at my friend's house, but going back to the first one, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Love the puzzles, the gunplay in it's spot on. I'm going to be picking up the second one as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, as you can see, that was only 8 quid. Right, the next game I'm going to show you is a game that I played around at my friend's house as well. Another PS3 exclusive, Heavenly Sword. I love my kind of like, slash 'em ups. Let's just call them that. You know, games like Ninja Gaiden, Ninja Sword, stuff like that. Not all ninja games, but yeah, love games like this. Yeah. Another good one, £5, can't argue with that. Another game, there we go, that I've played before, like a lot, and again very cheap, £4.50 for that from Computer Exchange. MotorStorm, loads and loads of fun. I've played Pure on the Xbox, but MotorStorm just kind of just trumps it, to be honest. And in every respect, it's more fun, loads of different cars, graphically astounding, still very good. So yeah, that's MotorStorm. Next game I'm going to show you is Resistance: Fall of Man. Played this quite a while ago as well, not a huge fan of it, to be honest, but I'm going to grind through it. The second one looks better. I quite like the English settings in this game, but I don't know, graphically it seems to be a bit cartoony, does the graphics. I don't know if that's something that anyone else has noticed, but I'll grind on through with it. I think it was actually pegged as a competitor to Gears of War. Certainly isn't that. Right, the next two games were games that I was basically given free by my friend, because he got he actually sold his PS3, but he had a couple of games left over and said you might as well just have them. So we've got Lair there, and we've got, I've forgotten the actual name of this game. It's a spin-off from Yakuza, and I can't remember. I'll put it in the annotations. But basically, this Lair's really, really cool. It's a bit like Panzer Dragoon, if I can actually say it. A bit like Panzer Dragoon, but graphically, again, quite stunning. Probably starting to look its age now in comparison to the rest of the PS3 catalogue, but I still think it looks really, really good. And yeah, just a good, solid game. Okay, the next game I've picked up is Killzone 2. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, just graphically, yeah, astounding. The game plays really well as well. I was a big fan of the original. The original's better than some of its parts. It doesn't do anything amazingly well, but it seems to gel together and just work really, really fun. You know, there's just something about it. The game's got charm. Killzone 2 just ramps that up. It feels epic already. The one thing that I'm not too keen on at the moment is the control system. None of the control systems that I've actually tried seems to be very intuitive, unfortunately. I'm persevering with it though. It's one of those things like Resident Evil 5. It'll click eventually, but there's a few necessary deaths that I'm getting from basically from the the button placement not being as good as it could be. But again, yeah, £6, can't argue with that. Absolutely amazing game for £6. Right, the next game is it's the one and only new game that I've bought so far, and it's I saw it cheap in Morrison's. It was about £15, and it's Dante's Inferno. Played this at Eurogamer ages ago, and it was an early build of it. And to be honest, I played Bayonetta at the same game show, and Bayonetta kind of blew me away. But yeah, I always kind of, again, it's another slash 'em up. So I was always still kind of quite interested in it. Saw it cheap and picked it up, and my God, it's a really, really good game. I mean, the combat system doesn't seem as cluttered as Bayonetta. There's loads and loads of moves in there, but it's not as overwhelming. And whilst Bayonetta probably overall still a better game, there's something about Dante's Inferno. The storyline is great. There's some fantastic animated sequences as well. I mean, the animated sequences in the game could be a cartoon on its own. But yeah, it plays like something out of 7 with the deadly sins and descending through hell. It's a fantastic game, and I was very, very surprised it was as good as it was. And the last game I'm going to show you was another game that I picked up really cheap. This cost £6.50 on eBay, and it's there we go, Little Big Planet. Now the wife kind of fell in love with this game. I must admit I kind of fell for its charm too. Yeah, just an amazing gaming experience. It just does something different. Yeah, what more can be said about it, to be honest? I mean, Stephen Fry's commentary in the game as well is piss funny, and it's just a really, really cool game.